This is year 9 notes, and we're in unit 4. We're just looking at a wee bit then of algebra. So we're looking at some directed numbers. First of all, directed numbers is just a fancy way to say you're including negative numbers in your calculations. The important thing to remember is when multiplying or dividing a positive and a positive, you get a positive. When multiplying or dividing a negative and a negative, you get a positive. When multiplying or dividing a positive and a negative, you get a negative. There's loads of different ways of remembering this. Some people remember the big good man coming into town and all that sort of thing. The other wee framework that you would sometimes see set up is it's a plus and a plus, you get a plus. If it's a plus and a minus, you get a minus. If it's a minus and a plus, you get a minus. And if it's a minus and a minus, you get a plus. And I would often get my pupils to try and remember it like that. I use this for a couple of different things. If we're multiplying or dividing positive or negative numbers, or if there are two signs beside each other, I guess we can use it in that format there. So I would rewrite this one as 3 plus minus 4 as 3. A plus and a minus is the same as a minus, and then 3 take away 4 gives us then minus 1. 5 minus minus 7 is the same as 5 plus 7, and that gives us 12. Minus 6 plus minus 3, so do we have two signs beside each other? We do. Minus 6 and a plus and a minus. There's our plus and a minus, so that's the same as a minus. Minus 6 minus 3, and that equals then minus 9. Be careful with that one. I suppose it was kind of working along a number line. Minus 6 minus 3, some people think that's a positive because there's two negatives. They get confused there, but that's minus 6. So if you go in your number line, so say we have a number line here, and that's 0. Minus 6 is down here, and if you take away 3, you end up then with minus 9, so you're down there. For the multiplying and dividing ones, then again we would use the same wee framework. So I always do the sum. 6 times 3 gives me 18, and it's a positive and a negative, so a positive and a negative gives a negative, so it's a minus 18. 3 times 4 gives 12, and a minus and a minus, so it's a minus and a minus, so it's a plus. Hopefully you saw that last one, and it was up high enough. This is a weird one. It's 7 times minus 5. And 7 times 5 gives me 35, and it's a positive and negative, so the answer then is going to be negative. As I say, I'll do the sum first and then work it out then after that. So next one then, 18 divided by minus 3. So 18 divided by 3 gives 6, and a positive divided by a negative gives a negative, so it's minus 6. 21 divided by 7 gives me 3. Minus divided by a positive gives me a negative, and then it's minus 81 divided by minus 3. So 81 divided by 3 gives me 27, and a negative divided by a negative means the answer then is negative.